Alright. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2.
Hello and welcome back to the Weekend Mates podcast for another episode with Dan. Because Louis is still not here. He's back next week though.
Are you complaining that you back with me?
No. Because I know you'll cry.
Yeah, I would.
You'll literally leave and cry.
I'll cry on camera. It's fine. I've done it before.
Yep. But you fucking have. But no, Louis back next week. I'm doing a video with Louis soon as well. We're doing a cooking video.
I was going to say, what type of video you going to do?
Oh well, me and Louis.
Set up the OnlyFans?
Good.
Because
But nah, we're doing a cooking video.
What are you going to cook?
I don't actually know because the whole point of the video is he's gonna basically give me a recipe.
Yeah.
And just supervise me do it kind of thing. Like he's just gonna.
So he's doing nothing. Like this podcast, he's just going to do nothing.
Well, I don't know if he's cooking one beforehand. Like, here's what it should look like. Jordan, go make
replicate
it.
This.
You know what I mean?
Do you watch a lot of cooking shows like Ramsay, a bit of that?
Oh, I watch a bit of Ramsay.
Yeah. It's fucking raw!
So I cook a good beef Wellington or something, you know what I mean? Like,
no, I reckon you'll be an alright cook.
Yeah, but he's not want me to do it's not going to be, here's a photo.
Yeah, no offence though, when we had that barbecue, we brought like a salmon to a barbecue.
Yes, Louis bought a whole fucking salmon. He's like, give me this garlic butter shit. Blah, blah, blah. Wrap it up in tin foil. He's like, whack it on. I'm there.
It's me like, I'm putting my burger on.
I'm there,
flip it like
yeah,
after
everyone's
a
a
bit.
burger or hot dog, guys.
The easy shit, like.
And everyone's just dipping into Louis' salmon.
It did look good though, so.
It was very nice. But no, I don't know what eating.
You slurp so much when you drink, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, well, I'm trying to take it easy, you see. Because I got a bit blattered last night. So.
Did you? Why'd you get blattered last night? What'd you do? I actually don't know.
It was my gender reveal.
Oh, I saw it today.
For the second baby.
Yeah. What was it? What type of visitors?
Obviously a boy.
What are you going to name little Mason?
Well, Mason. You twat. What am I going to name little Mason? Oh, fuck it.
I know.
I can't wait for the new bar because you're
I'm
fit behind it.
Hey, I got big legs.
Yeah, the third one's massive.
Imagine, the people are viewing. We could be naked from the bottom half.
I'm covered in talcum powder and shit from where I've been changing nappies.
Talcum powder.
It's Coke. But no, we generally could be.
There was one time, last week, when I was after hockey, I was sweating so much. I was in quite tight shorts. I was debating it. But
no one even saw that. But
no, I was debating it. But I would have been I didn't take them off. I was thinking about it.
Yeah, I bet you fucking was. But now the next bar, it's gonna be I don't know if I said this before, but we have a nice L shape.
Yeah.
So you can get quite a few guests in.
As if you want me back.
Yeah, basically.
Clearly, I'm running this podcast rather than Louis.
The views have dipped since you've been on, but
it's because of Holly.
It's because of Holly. If she's listening.
She'll listen.
I know we got one listener.
We got the Holly. That's definitely.
He watches it on the way to work.
Oh, Rob.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, now I get the slurping.
Well, how much you slurp?
I'll try and stop. But no, what are we talking about today, Dan?
Talk about the Champions League.
Well, I mean, at the moment, it's literally happening right now. Because obviously, at the time of recording, it's 10 minutes into the second game. But Man United have just lost to Young Boys.
Oh, Gylfi would not be happy.
I was going to say Gylfi was in the squad. Juventus are playing Malmo.
Again, realistically, in Champions League, who do you reckon is going to win it?
Chelsea.
Really?
Well, if we can win it last year, and now we've strengthened our squad, why can't we win it again?
Other squads have been strengthening.
So?
I know they've not won it before, but I am back in PSG.
No, for fuck's sake, for one of them.
I'm one of them, I understand. But if you look at their squad,
though.
Their squad and their squad depth.
Man City.
I don't know.
Oh, Inter, Real Madrid.
Want a little friendly wager? £5.
Oh, no.
Who gets the furthest?
What,
Chelsea and PSG.
Oh, go on it. We'll shake on it on camera.
Yeah, see, it's a legit £50.
Done it. Wow! See, you're a joke, but then if Chelsea win it, you'll be like, fuck. Yeah, £5.
Yeah, £5.
Don't whack up the recording. But no, Man United lost. So that's always funny.
But Ronaldo scored, so...
But Ronaldo scored, so basically a win.
So basically a win, yeah.
For Ronaldo.
For Ronaldo, yeah.
Atalanta are beating Villarreal. But no, there's not a lot happening. Because we've probably this was my idea, but I've probably picked a really bad time to talk about it.
Because the games are happening.
The games are happening, they're literally only 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
So it's okay, this game's 0-0, this game's 0-0, you know what I mean?
By the time everyone's watching this as well, they know the score.
They know the score.
So
it's not like I can live stream it, you know what I mean?
I don't know. Alright.
There we go.
Well, I was in charge of the conspiracy theory today, wasn't I? Again, because...
I'm not in charge because I butchered it.
Yeah. So mine is... It's not really conspiracy theory, it's just a theory.
Sorry, I'm just looking at Dan's stickers on his... and his gay pride keyboard. Speaking up the pride community, Dan is a big supporter.
Anyway, so my theory, can't be asked, is to do with Pixar and like those type of films.
Yeah.
And the theory is that they're all linked together through the same universe. Okay? So there's some films that link together, even though they're not near the timeline. And they are all, there's like a chronological order.
Yeah.
Have you watched many Pixar films?
I've watched a few.
Alright. We'll go through majority of them, because some of them I didn't really understand how it fitted in. So I'm like kind of cutting it out. Alright.
Sorry, that was my... I'll take my shoes off.
So, don't take your shoes off again, please. They're gonna
they haven't been sweaty today.
Okay, well it starts off with The Good Dinosaur.
The Good
Have you watched this one?
Nope, never seen that one.
Okay, so the way it starts is a meteor is coming towards Earth. But
Okay.
it misses.
Okay.
So the whole idea of the film is then, dinosaurs don't go extinct at that point. So they live on further and further. So, as they progress through the time, obviously they get extinct, they become smarter. So like, T-Rexes will, rather than just kill when they see an animal, they would herd a lot of like, I think they're like, they look like cows, but obviously they're dinosaur type of things.
Okay.
But they were like farming in that sense. So they had a reliable food source and like they're herding it to certain places. There's another one with the main character, forget his name, but their family is farming the whole time. So they got like intelligent enough to farm rather than survive, if that makes sense. So that was allegedly 65 million years ago in the timeline. Then we move on to the next one, Brave, which is based in the 10th century. So quite far forward now.
But there's no dinosaurs in Brave.
Dinosaurs, the meteor eventually did come and gave them extinct. So that part still happens.
Okay.
It's just you see how intelligent the dinosaurs can be.
But it's
The idea is animals are quite smart in the Pixar theory, in the universe.
Yeah.
So Brave, magic is introduced.
Okay.
Okay. Have you watched Brave?
Like once.
Okay. So magic is introduced. So that is where the main characters and I think it's like a witch. It's quite like she's a witch, so she can do magic.
Really?
I know.
No.
Shock. But this is where she can bring inanimate object. I can't fucking say that word. Inanimate? Is that right?
Inadequate?
Inanimate objects. So like, I could bring that tinny to life.
Okay.
So that type of object.
So not a living object.
Not a living object, yeah. So the fact that their magic exists where they could bring those type of objects to life.
Okay.
Okay, so that'll come back eventually later in the theory. So, next one in the theory is The Incredibles. Both Incredibles 1 and 2. Because they're both based around the 50s and 60s. 1950s, 60s, yeah. So, this is where the government has found out how to harness human energy and they create superheroes, supers. They eventually die, because obviously Ed and Nemo says no capes, and you know, that's how they die. No, they just die. But this is where the underlying of AI and the company B&L, which is by and large, company comes in. Okay, they become very important because they are the main part of the theory.
Are they?
That they destroy the world.
Oh, nice.
In the whole theory, the whole Pixar. So Toy Story 1 and 2 was about late 90s, so when they actually came out 95 to 96, the first one. So this is where B&L, so I'm going to keep calling them B&L, just assume you know it's by and large, have got into the toy business. And this is where they harvest the human energy they had before, from like making supers,
Yeah.
and they put them into inanimate toys, such as like Woody, Buzz, Jessie.
The whole gang.
The whole gang. So the whole idea is that they pursue lives based on their owners. So Woody is like Andy.
Okay.
And so on like that. So like they are, even if they're not apart, if they're apart, so like in Toy Story 4, you've not watched Toy Story 4 though, I realise when I said this before.
No, but my mate, who is 32 years old, cried his eyes out.
I cried my eyes out as well.
Fucking hell, I'm not watching.
So it was, Woody was not owned by Andy anymore. but he had loyalty to Andy still, even though he had a new owner.
Yeah.
So even though he was like pretty much a spitting image of Andy then. So B&O have infiltrated the toy business. Okay, so next is Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. They happened about early 2000s, so 2003, 2004.
Okay. What years were Toy Story?
1995 to 96.
Okay.
So like 5 years have passed. Like no, just under 10.
Okay.
So this is where it shows animals' intelligence. Because obviously, movie's not a movie. The fish have to like talk and stuff like that. But the fact that Dory was raised in captivity but learned how to read and like speak whale, if you've watched Finding Dory.
Yes.
The fact that like the intelligence of those animals are getting increased and increased. Similar with Ratatouille. That's in 2007.
Ratatouille.
That's in 2007. So similar to Dory, Remy can read because he reads the cookbook.
Oh yeah.
He could understand what humans are saying, and he could like translate with them. And he increased his knowledge when he was with humans, rather than when he was in the Rat Pack. I don't know why I call it Rat Pack, but do you know when he's in the Rat Pack and he's like, okay, I could cook, like imagine these flavors. But then when he's with the ginger hair guy, what's his name?
Oh, I don't know his name, but I know the ginger hair guy.
Yeah, when he's with him, he flourishes because he's going off the human energy.
Flourishes.
Flourishes, the big word.
Flourishes, baby.
Okay.
Woo!
So let me move on to Toy Story 3 and 4.
Okay.
So this is the same year as Ratatouille, this is happening. So it's 2007. There's a lot of links in these films. Okay? So, Bill from Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
has been said to be in the daycare when Bonnie is the new owner on Toy Story 4.
Okay.
And you see her in Toy Story 3 a bit. I think. Maybe. She is in the daycare with her. Or kindergarten, what the fuck they call it in America.
Yeah.
The basis is it's a little bit iffy, I think. But there's this girl that looks very similar to her playing with a blue cat. And she was calling it Kitty. She was calling it Kitty. As she called Sully in Monsters Inc. So it's a little bit of a stretch. But I googled it and they said, apparently it's true. There's a postcard in Andy's room from Carl and Ellie. Do you know who they are?
Nope.
You said it was one of your best films in Pixar.
Carl and Ellie.
Carl and Ellie.
Oh, wait, is that Monsters Inc? No. Oh, up.
This is a postcard from Carl and Ellie in Andy's back bedroom. So Carl and Ellie know Andy. Don't know how. The fact they're sending postcards.
On the WhatsApp group.
On the little cheeky WhatsApp group. Also, I think it's in Toy Story 3. Buzz has batteries from B&L, proving or showing the link that they bring toys to life.
Do you mean B&M?
B&L. No, by and large. I know. Fuck you. Okay. So moving on. Still 2007.
Fucking hell, lots happening.
A lot happens in 2007. After this, we move on. Is Up.
Yes.
So, humans are learning the power how smart animals are.
Yes.
Because they get the collar on Doug. And then they know they can talk. And they know they can understand them.
Oh yeah, I forgot a dog.
So that's quite interesting that the humans are realising how they could be used, pretty much. Like, because the guy, I don't actually remember the name, but the guy uses all those dogs for his own purpose, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like, Doug's good, but like, the cone of shame and shit like that, like, not so good. So, B&L are also linked to Up, because I don't know if they were trying to buy Carl's house, but there was a lot of construction workers in the background with B&L on the construction work. So they're building like construction now, B&L.
Yeah.
Okay. So next one is one I've not really watched a little bit. I've watched a little bit, but Inside Out.
Watched that once.
Yeah. So do you know who Bing Bong is?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So that's the imaginary friend from the main character Riley has. But it's based on...
yeah.
They're like pink, kind of like elephant, kind of whatever the fuck it is.
Weirdo.
Yeah, but it's based on a comedy monster post Monsters Inc. So if you watch Monsters Inc. Monster University.
Yes.
I think it's Monster University. Where they don't get fear anymore, they get laughter.
Yeah, sorry, bang me head in the opposite.
So the theory of that is Bing Bong was a monster from Monsters Inc.
Okay, but then how did she end up in...
But it's in... Because obviously now it's laughter, it's not associated with a bad thing.
Oh, okay.
So Riley, the main character of Inside Out,
Oh, cool.
has imagined who this person is, and they've stuck with them in their head and now their imaginary friend.
Of course, because they change it, don't they?
They change it. So it's post the fear of Monsters Inc.
Yeah. I keep forgetting to do this.
Oh, the lights. Nice.
Oh,
Jeez.
hello. We
Seizure
don't want-
Central.
Episode
Okay.
6 warning.
So Coco is next. I've actually never watched this film. So
I've seen bits.
I'll be honest, I've never watched Coco. But this is where like the land of the dead, like. So the theory of this one is they've harnessed human energy and they've transferred it to the dead. Perhaps with like the music or emotions. I've watched like a few like clips of Coco, so like that's quite big in the
Was
film.
you watching it this morning?
I wasn't actually watching this morning. I did this before, the day before, or the day.
Oh, you're
I
more
know.
bad than me.
I know.
I just
But
wing it.
there was links to the Whispers in Brave, to the corporal spirits, I think it was said.
Okay.
So like they're linked in that sense. I
Yeah.
couldn't elaborate more because I don't actually know much about it.
Well, yeah.
But apparently the foot show that they're linked together quite open.
I thought it did.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay, so don't know what year Coco's set because it's the dead.
Of course.
But it's between Inside Out, which is 2015, and Wall-E, Prologue, 2057. So somewhere between there.
Okay, so they're in the future now.
Okay. So Wall-E, this is before the actual film,
Okay.
this theory. So Wall-E, there was B&L, or B&M, as you said, have taken over the world and the governments right now at this point.
Yeah.
So they are the big boys. They're the like top dogs. But due to overpopulation, and there's so much rubbish, there was so much garbage, all my research was doing, so I'm putting to rubbish.
Oh yeah, because it's American. So it's garbage
in the world, yeah. So B&L created a lot of Wallies, or Wallies. I don't know how people want to say it, because
Wally.
Wally, okay, I'll say Wally, because that's how you said it.
Wally.
Wally. To incinerate the rubbish, but when they incinerated it, it became unlivable for humans.
Yeah.
Because of so much the
Pollution.
Yeah. So that's what happened
Before.
during this time. So obviously now humans have left the planet,
Okay.
and machines are left to rule.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
as the rules of Toy Story, the car owner becomes the car.
Okay.
So
So are they
As
turned
in,
into
like,
the
a-
car or?
so they keep the same role as their owner. So like Lightning McQueen was a race car driver, like a race car. And his owner was a race car driver.
A bit like Toy Story, though, where they take the role of their own.
Yeah, so like when Buzz like thought he was an actual Buzz Lightyear.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. So Lightning McQueen stayed as a race car. Because that's
Yeah.
what his owner was. And so on and so on. Like Luigi and Guido remained mechanics and tyres. Because that's what they did.
And they were foreign.
So that, yeah. I mean, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but...
I don't know.
Alright, George's getting a bit waved.
Jordan's getting racist.
Jesus, I'm not a part of this, so... Ooh.
Sorry, Mum.
Yeah. My dad? Sorry, I'm sorry. So, moving on. As shown in Cars 2, though, there's not enough fuel for everyone to go around because they're trying to make like this biofuel. There's a whole idea
Because
of
the
Cars 2.
company used it all, basically.
No, because they've left the planet.
Yeah.
So they've taken everything with them. So they got all the cars have got their fuel for themselves.
Okay.
So eventually, all the cars die out. I'm sorry, Lightning McQueen is dead.
Lol. Get
Okay?
good.
But Mater, he lives in our hearts.
Who the fuck's Mater?
The little tow truck!
Oh, him. Yeah.
You don't know.
Buck-teeth Barry.
Okay, so now this is a Wall-E film. So Cars was set in 2110
Yeah.
to 2804. So a good 700 years. Just under 700 years. I think. Maybe. 600 years. I don't fucking know maths.
Years.
Wall-E happens next. So one of the Wall-E things survive.
Yeah, the little guy.
The little guy. So he does the whole fucking job on his own. Because his aim is to clean up the planet.
What he tries to do.
He tries to, yeah. He does his little valiant effort. So,
There's a little bug with him.
so I'm reading the wrong one, sorry. So he does the clean up job on his own and finds Eve. And he helps Eve create life. Which in the end, it's in like the little boot, create like a plant.
Yeah.
So
Wally
that then leads to the next one in the timeline, which is a bug's life. Okay?
Okay.
So
That's a bit of a weird one.
2898, so nearly a century, just under a century,
Yeah.
the human energy has sparked in bugs and birds, and they recreate the societies, the animals.
Okay.
So it was like they're quite smart because they survived the Cars era. Because you see a cockroach in Wall-E, so clearly they're still alive with some of the bugs. And they become more of society as they curate like entertainment. Because in Bugs Life they have like their own little circus.
Yes.
So they're creating like entertainment.
But aren't there humans in Bugs Life?
I think so. But they don't really care. The bugs don't really care about humans.
Yeah, but
At this
I thought
point.
the humans left.
So this then leads on to the last film,
Okay.
Monsters University and Monsters Inc. So this happens about 2 more decades after. Two more centuries, after. So 3100. So a long time they lasted. 5201.
Fuck it out.
Okay, and Monsters Inc. was a big one.
Jesus.
Era. So it was revealed on the DVD that the animals that looked like humans were called Mons.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So there were humans to an extent, but they were like, I don't know if it's like, what's the word? Mutated?
Yeah.
They mutated into these creatures. So there was a rebellion where the Mons evolved, where the Mons still relied on human energy, but they didn't want to like deal with humans because they were like subcasted of society.
Mm-hmm.
So they created Monsters Inc. and Monsters University.
Okay.
So this is where they harness screams of kids to get fear.
Okay.
And they could teleport throughout the universe to get screams of kids through doors. Because you watch Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
You know, like the doors,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
They fill up the tanks with scream.
So the theory of that one is Monsters Inc. Well, a lot of the characters in big Monsters Inc. Pixar films have a monster.
Okay.
So there's one part in Monsters Inc. where Randall. Did I butcher that?
So I've just looked at the notes where I've put Dan's conspiracy theory and you've written Dan has a massive cock.
Yeah.
I've only just realised that.
Nice.
Yeah, keep going.
Anyway, there's a part in, I don't know if it's Monsters University or Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
That Randall, you know Randall, the
Mhm.
like gator, like purple
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
the one who can turn
The
invisible.
dickhead.
Yeah, he turns light blue with clouds on
Yeah.
because he's like camouflage, isn't he?
That's Andy's room, isn't it?
That's Andy's room. So the theory is Randall is Andy's monster.
Oh.
So there's loads of theories like that they could say who's monster. That's the only one I know off the top of my head. I didn't really put that much into that part. But there's loads of videos you can look up if you're that interested. I know, people have probably clicked off at this point. Where they could like find out who's monster.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
There's loads of like little Easter eggs in.
Yeah, like the car
Pixar's.
you were saying earlier.
So there's a Pizza Planet car. That's in pretty much all the Pixar films. I don't think it's in
Apart
Incredibles.
from Incredibles, isn't it? Yeah.
And there's the Lotso ball, or the Pixar ball,
Yeah.
which is that one with the yellow. I think it's blue, with a star in the middle.
It's got red star,
The red
white
star.
around it, and then blue
Yeah,
or
yeah.
red. Isn't
So that's in, I think, most of them as well. And there's also a little hint to where they did when they learned how to edit and like, I don't know what make the cartoons. What would you call that?
Animation.
Animation. That's it.
Yeah, you've got to find out when yourself, folks. I know.
What?
I said they've got to find out when
Yeah, we're not
yourself,
going to tell you. We're not going
folks.
to tell you which one where they are. But there's A113, which is the room. Most of them learn animation in.
Okay.
So I'll tell you one, so people could look this up. So in Toy Story, the car that Andy's mum drives, registration plate is A113.
Ah.
But it's also sometimes hidden. So in Up, I'll tell you one more. I don't know where he is, but he sat down, little bench, like inside.
Yeah.
Behind him, on like the wall, is a like courtroom,
Yeah.
A113. But that's very small. You would like have to like pause it and look.
Yeah.
So quite interesting, I find. There's loads of little Easter eggs
It's pretty interesting.
in like a massive universe.
Welcome back! We didn't even say we were going to go on a break.
Yeah, we didn't even go.
We didn't even say we were going to go on a break, but...
Fuck it.
Fucking... Stop manspreading, you fat cock bastard.
It's a lot of room down there.
Yeah, cool stuff. So, good first date ideas.
What, do you need this after you broke up?
Yes,
Oh,
of course.
you can believe that.
Yes, of course I do.
Okay, so I would say a good first date is, as gay as it sounds, a picnic. Bit solid.
Why?
Because think you could get scran.
Good scrun.
Good scran, fucking boy. You get a good scran, little pork pies, little stuff like that, little scotched eggs.
Don't even mention pork pies.
Why?
Sorry. So, lad at work, he left his pork pies in the fridge at work. Like, he bought them and all this stuff. And I messaged the group chat, like, whose pork pies are these? And he's like, oh, mine, I'm saving them for tomorrow.
Okay.
Saving them.
Nice.
Sent a video of me eating them. I goes, cheers, mate, for the pork pies. And he got in today. He's like, generally like, Jordan, you fat fucking cunt, you owe me a fucking pork pie.
Jesus.
All this, like, he was popping going off. All
Sorry for the language that Jordan just said.
He's like, I was looking forward to my pork pie, all this stuff. I was like,
Pork pie is premium. Like, I quite like a pork pie.
yeah, but so he wants me to buy him a new one. But he doesn't
They're like a quid, aren't they, for?
But he really hates pickle. So I'm
Oh,
going to buy
fucking
him
hell.
the pickle pork pies.
Nice.
So then when he has one, he'll be like, I don't like them. I'll be like,
I'll take one for the team.
exactly.
Okay, so
Yeah,
picnic.
so you pick.
Or, you don't drive this, so you can't really do this one. I quite like a drive as the first date. Obviously, gotta like be safe, make sure people know who you're with. Because if it's the first fucking day and you get in a car with a stranger, bit sketchy.
Fun and games.
Fun and games. I know I said, no, they wouldn't have heard this as a bad first date, would you? Because I don't think that one aired. Or did they?
No, I don't think it did.
Alright. I got, my bad date was a car journey as well. But a good first date, because imagine, my music taste is quite cheesy. So just play cheesy music, sing your ass off, chat shit, and just like go anywhere and everywhere. Little road trip. Because that way, because I don't see the point of like a formal dinner,
No.
like you did with Holly.
I did not go on a date with Holly. Fucking
Okay,
hell.
well I'll say the fact of your date with Holly. You went to a very expensive restaurant. Did you split the bill? Or did you pay? Just yes or no, or like simple answers, please. Don't quite.
I paid.
Okay, you paid. Okay. So after this expensive meal you went on, did you just shake hands and go, or did you do anything else after that?
We went to mini golf.
You went to mini golf. Okay.
Wait.
Wait. Shush. So you went to mini golf. Okay. I know you sped around it and didn't really talk, but the fact is, you went to an expensive restaurant, then mini golf.
Which she paid for.
She paid for. That's fair, but you
And
probably
then-
pay for the most things.
Then went to spoons.
Then went to Spoons. Okay. I thought I finished at that point. So, and you're saying this isn't a date. Okay, that's fine.
So I bought the drinks and spoons and she
Oh my
paid for
God.
her parking.
So you lost that again.
Oh, I had a good time.
Okay. So that would be my first date. I would say either date, like a picnic, or a drive.
So mine, which would be what you actually done the other week, would be
It was a very good date. That was a very good date.
would be an escape room. Just because. You're locked in a room, she can't leave.
Jesus Christ.
I'm joking. But nah, so you
Jesus.
get obviously chat,
Yeah.
but then it also
There's something else to do rather than like, there's an awkward silence.
there's something else to do. So there's no awkward silence because you have to talk to each
Yeah.
other. But also, if you two start arguing in the escape room, your first date, you know, it's not. You know what I mean? Like you're like, well, if we're fighting now, kind
In
of,
all fairness, I did shit house the escape room. I did, and she wasn't exactly happy with that.
yeah. But like, if you start arguing, like, no, this piece goes out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
then you'll be like, right, I don't think this is going very. You know what I mean? But if you work together and shit,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, all right,
It was
you know,
good. It was good.
If your brains are compatible and shit as well.
So you're saying our date was good?
For fuck's sake, I thought we did an escape room. For fuck's sake. Yeah, but we shit house that as well.
We shit house that as well.
And I didn't mind that.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, fucking hell. I think the guy had pity for us, honestly.
Yeah. So the escape room we did, it took 2 minutes after the alleged time, and he was giving us the answers pretty much.
We were like, oi, Mr. Man.
Daddy.
That's what you said. Daddy, can we have the answers? And you just pop up as a little quote on the screen like, cheers.
So thank you. Oh, but no, it was good. It was good. I quite like an escape room. I've done it. It was a good date. Okay. So what's the next thing on the list we've got to talk about? Pardon you?
I don't know. If you won 100,000
100,000 what?
pounds
Okay.
on the lottery,
The lottery.
what's
Alright.
the first, or just in general, what's the first thing you do?
First thing I did if I won 100k. Well, as it's my mum's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, fucking hell, no.
Put it all on red! No, joking. Okay, no. So if I won it from the lottery, that's how I won it.
Yeah, say you've done the fucking lotto and you've been like, boom, boom, boom. And don't say cash in the money. Like a
No.
You've got the money.
What I'm saying is it was like a kind of bullshit reason why. Like, I just found it.
I would found it over the park.
I would put it all on bread or something like that. If I just found it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why not? Obviously, I know the money could do wonders.
But yeah, that's what I thought. It's like, it's not life-changing, but it is life-changing.
It is life-changing.
But it's not like,
I think,
what will you do when you win $1 billion? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the first thing I do if I got 100k is I'll buy a new car.
Okay.
Don't know what car, I'll just buy a new car. Next thing I do is a massive sesh.
In the car.
In the car, write it off. No, I'll have like...
What type of car? Like, how much money are you spending on the car?
I think I'll get a big Land Rover.
Like, are you spending like 20,000 on it?
I would say
kind of
about
thing?
20k.
Like, yeah.
I don't know how much they are, but I would say about 20k on a car.
I was gonna say, because I need to buy like a Tesla, or you know what I mean? Like,
No. But no, I generally think, as gay as it sounds, I would give some to my mum. Because it is her birthday tomorrow. Though I say this, so she won't like me. My little brother thinks she's 22. She keeps saying last year she was 21.
so your mum would love that.
Yeah, but she's turning the big 50 next tomorrow. Okay, but my little brother thinks she's 22. Or turning 23, even though I'm 23 now. So my little brother thinks I'm older than my mum. And so is my older brother. Somehow. He's 6, so...
To say, when he's like 19.
But last year, we joke about Rob doing this with... about the gift he got her.
Oh, yeah.
I did something similar to my mum. Last year I gave her $5,000. So...
Where are you not getting this money from? Because... You know, my birthday's coming up and I won't say no to him. You know what I mean? Like, I'll get on my knees.
No, because it was like, at the original part, what the idea was, is because she likes to do flowers.
Okay.
So I was thinking, okay, I'll give her $5,000 and she could start up a flower business. Because she doesn't like a job.
She spends it all on booze and cocaine.
So what she did, she gave me 500 quid back and my brother 500 quid.
Your older one?
My older brother. To buy a PS5 or Xbox One. Or Xbox Series S.
Yeah, whatever you wanted, really.
Which obviously grateful.
You were like, woohoo, money.
That was like a Christmas present.
I would have fumed if I was you. Like, you're giving it to fucking him. No, I'll have it back myself.
I gave you $5,000 and you're giving that fucking... No, joking.
I'll have it fucking back myself if you're going to do that.
No, she paid off a few debts, which has helped her out.
Yeah.
And she bought a hot tub, which she fucking loves. So...
Is that the one I got, or was that an actual hot tub?
It's like what you got, like a lazy spa.
Yeah.
But no, she enjoys it. Like I said to her, like I don't care what you spend it on, just make it like worth.
Yeah.
Make it worth it.
Don't just spend it on like food shopping.
Yeah, but then again, I wouldn't be upset if she did.
Well, no. But...
So I would give a bit to family. I don't know how much, but then again, boring. Put a bit of investments after as well. Because I got a bit of investments already, but.
So the first thing I'd do would be get a mortgage.
Get a mortgage. See, I don't have that problem, so. Because I should buy another house. No joking. Jeez.
Cunt.
Nah.
But nah, probably we would get a mortgage. But I wouldn't tell anybody I've got it.
What, you think you just buy the house outright?
No, because you're not going to get $100,000, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you just put a really good deposit on it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, as much as I can to get the cheapest,
yeah.
paying it off kind of thing.
It's based on, like, your income. How much you get income and your spending for, I think, the 3 months before.
Yeah.
So if you're wanting a mortgage, a little bit of advice.
Don't buy takeaways.
Don't buy takeaways. Did we talk about this the other day?
We did, but not on the podcast, I don't think.
Okay, I thought it was something different.
Or I said something about it, but we didn't go into detail.
Yeah, so don't buy takeaways.
Don't gamble.
Stop buying OnlyFans, stuff like that.
Shit, what? 3 months?
3 months, I know.
Never mind the mortgage then.
But yeah, no, so you get better mortgage that way.
If you put 40% deposit on, that's how like you get the cheapest.
Okay.
So, think like what, $200,000 house.
Put a mortgage on my house then.
No.
Please. Give me the money.
Not enough bedrooms.
Fair, true.
But no, like, I'd do that, but I wouldn't tell anybody I've won the money.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd tell them either. I'd just say, like, here.
Like, I'd be like, oh yeah, you know, I had savings, like,
yeah.
I've got a mortgage, blah, 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 got the savings. I'd tell my mum.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go into work and be like, yo, boys, you know, I went like...
And that's me, like, I've just fucking won this on the fucking sesh. Easy.
Nah, don't tell anybody. Make them bring their alcohol style.
Alright, boys. I've hired out the nightclub local to us. We all know.
It's only 50 quid.
We all know what that is. Begins with M. No,
Oh
yeah.
god, that shit up.
Hide out the whole floor, top floor. A little bit in the middle floor because you've got a little bit of cheese. And I'll invite Tay and all her fit mates.
Oh, so Chloe's not fine.
So Chloe's not coming now.
I've got Bleepy's name down. There's a lot earlier for me.
Oh, well, I'll invite Bleep and Bleep.
Thank you.
Yeah, but that could be a good sesh though.
I don't think I'll make it home.
No one would you see for the moves. I bought the floor. I'm buying it.
Yeah,
I'm buying it.
I'm having it the whole night.
But no.
Oh. So the next one
Okay.
is if I went to jail, what do you think? What?
What's that fucking say?
Oh, ignore that bit. I'm
Okay,
not
sorry.
on to this bit. That one's a bit deep. We'll say that one for the end.
Okay. I just don't know what that word says. Okay, but carry on.
Last.
Oh, I was a daft. That's what. Sorry. Do one daft.
So,
okay, carry
if
on.
I went to jail,
Yep.
what would you think I'd go to jail for?
What would you go for jail for?
After.
I would say.
Realistically, don't say touching kids or something.
That's
No.
what you're gonna say for me because my job.
Oh god, it could be.
Actually, maybe. I don't know. What would I say you go for jail for? I would say something to do with taxes.
I was going to say that for you.
Because I don't think you know how to do it.
You don't have to. It does it automatically.
Like,
If I was like independent,
Yeah.
yeah. It'd be like,
I think you
it'd
wouldn't
be
know.
a genuine mistake. Like
Yeah,
Jordan
but
didn't
like-
pay enough taxes.
Because I know my granddad helps me with mine.
I was going to say.
So like,
I was going to say taxes for you because I
oh,
thought.
you can't now because I've said it. You let me go first.
What touching kids is.
Let's not. Let's bleep some stuff out now. Let's bleep some stuff out, please.
Taxes.
Taxes. No. If you can say anything else other than taxes.
Other than taxes.
Because I think I know what I would get arrested for.
See,
I
I
wanna
think
see if
you'd
it's
get
the same.
arrested, but you wouldn't get like sentenced for it. If you get me,
Okay.
it'd be like drunk and disorderly.
See, mine was similar to that. I was going to say indecent exposure. Because when I was drunk, I'd be like,
Yeah, like you just do something.
I'll do
drunk.
something like that,
But
yeah.
You wouldn't actually get put in prison, but you'd
No,
get
it's having
arrested.
fun or something like that. So, like, yeah, I was thinking of like indecency or something like that.
Yeah, it probably would. You probably would.
I'm a fun drunk. What
Get
can I
your
say?
cock out in the middle of a park or something and just walk around when you're pissed.
Yeah.
Fuck. So,
Shall we go into next?
TikTok.
To be at the likes, the views.
No.
Oh,
Got
shit.
nowhere near it.
Shit.
You got no. But it has
This is
only
the
been
end of
up,
the month.
it's only been up for 3 days.
What's it on now at the moment since you last looked?
Like 30.
What did we say? 250.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't
But then that
watched
is
it.
only after 3 days.
Okay.
It normally gets around 100 after a week.
We did a month, didn't we?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you've still got a whole month basically.
Yeah.
So he's got to promote
So
it.
if you're watching the last video, rewatch it, rewatch it, rewatch it.
The only thing is you only have to watch it for a minute to count as a view.
There we go.
So
There we
they
go.
could just make 250 accounts and just what?
But you're not getting 250 counts on Spotify. Like,
No, YouTube.
is it YouTube?
I'm adding it together.
Oh. Ooh.
So it's.
I know what I'm doing later tonight.
I was going to see it slowly going up. Every 10 minutes I'm like, another 100 views on that.
Jesus. You think you're doing 10 minutes?
I think it's some fucking computer generated.
Jesus.
Get all the lads on it. But no, TikTok
Mm.
and how it's like blown up. It is the biggest
Okay.
social media platform.
Is it the biggest?
Come on. It's like sponsoring the Euros and shit. You know,
Oh, is it? Oh, fuck, I didn't know
Facebook's never sponsored the Euro. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you watch F1, you've got literally got TikTok.
Yeah,
and
but by the
F1
time
cards.
Facebook was booming, nothing like that was happening, really. Like, big.
Well, no. Well,
Realistically.
it's been out for 10 years. I think they've had a few World Cups and Euros.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know. People know, like, I think it was, like,
You've seen like
a
Twitter.
bit over, I don't know the fucking statistics. It's like over 1 billion people on Facebook.
Oh yeah,
So, like, the
but
fact.
not everybody uses their Facebook. A lot of them are
Yeah.
deactive. But now, like TikTok right now is like the most popular one and most influential.
Yeah.
Like you see a TikTok, you see like what's her name, Charlie D'Amelio. Or
Oh,
whatever.
I don't know the big ones.
She's like got 120 million followers. She's like some 16-year-old girl. She literally does like one thing,
It's mad.
and everybody's like, she's got like a deal with Dunkin' Donuts. She's got her own drink.
Mm. But then they get most of the money from merch and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
So
but
my
it's just
numbers
how
go
it's
down.
like so. Like literally, I was watching the F1 the other day. And I think it was on the Aston Martin car.
Yeah.
Just driving around, it's got TikTok on the side
Jesus.
of it. I was like, that's a bit gay. But
Like, TikTok as well. Think, post, like, it was lockdown, start of lockdown. Remember what TikToks were like? It was like that.
That was good TikTok. See, before it was all shit, but it's literally locked
Like
down
that
on TikTok.
was lockdown TikTok at the start. people enjoyed that. Now, I don't know what your TikTok's like, but mine's fucked.
Mine is a lot of dark humour.
Yeah.
Homophobic.
Humour. Whoa. None of mine's all that. Actually isn't. I don't actually have
Mine's a lot of racism as well.
Jesus.
Just like anti-racism and it's very much. It's a lot of ASMR as well. I don't like ASMR. All the live streams are ASMR. I block every single one.
I don't block them. I just get them still. I just can't be asked.
I block them, but I still get them. So now I've given up on blocking them.
Fuck
So I thought if I block them enough, TikTok will be like, he's blocking them. You won't show them, but they keep showing
Still
me.
shows it.
I'm like, oh fuck this.
But I love it as everyone like watch TikTok. It's like, oh, whoever watched TikTok's fucking weird or something like that.
Then they would literally go home and watch TikTok.
Then they go home, spend like an hour on the toilet, just.
That's something I downloaded it as a joke.
Yeah, I think everyone did.
Yeah.
But okay, other than like you make TikToks with like the Almo suit, not really for a while.
Used to, yeah.
No, pardon me. There's one person Holly knows.
Yeah.
I think it's like a mate's sister that just talks to the thing and just complains. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, if that was say me or you,
one's like abandoned, don't they? Like, it
depends what it
is.
is.
A girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were banging for a girl.
But like, I'm just like, imagine if TikTok. Oh, because we're gonna show our age here. Imagine TikTok in like schools. Like, imagine you were like not a big TikToker.
So not like Ollie Ball.
Not like Ollie Ball. I mean, even like Ollie Ball, because he's so famous now, he's actually like liked.
I mean, he's dropped off.
Huh? Yeah, but like still. Like, I'm thinking, imagine if you're doing your TikToks while in secondary school.
Yeah, but I feel like you only get hate on them if you don't get views.
That's what I'm saying.
If you get popular, everyone will be like,
That's what I'm saying. But imagine. I got it. Nope. But imagine being in like secondary schools or something like that, or unis or everything like that.
Yeah.
Where you are a TikToker, you're trying to be a TikToker, but it's not working.
Yeah, but we did have that. It was fine.
But not to the same extent, I don't think. Not many people want to be Vines, and a lot more people want to be TikTokers.
Oh mate, everybody was doing Vine.
I think they were doing them, but they weren't filming them. They were like copying it.
I was like, what?
They were like copying it, but like I wouldn't say they were filming it.
I was doing Vine.
What?
How can you not film it?
No, they were like copying them.
Okay.
So like, what am I alone?
Quoting them.
Yeah. Free Shavakadu! Stuff like that.
That pisses me off. She's fat. You can tell.
Look at all these chickens!
Oh, that one's funny.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you copy those, but you won't film it yourself on Vine. I mean, I wouldn't.
Of course you wouldn't.
Do you know what I'm trying to do?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Holly to make a TikTok for that little spam Instagram she's got.
No, she just uploaded a load of fucking hospital or whatever the fuck is
That's
that.
the spam Instagram.
I don't need any fucking more of that. Honestly.
She's warming up to the idea, but she's scared at the same time. I know.
Mm.
Yeah.
What's the last one? Nah, for that one. Ronaldo just scored 2 goals in his debut. There you go.
Okay.
That's all you got. Fuck. What more can you say? If you could do one last thing before you died, what would it be? Like literally, like you're gonna die in a minute.
A minute?
Like after you've done what you want to do.
Not do it. I'm not dying.
But you have to do it then. And you only have a day, so you can't be like, I'm going to travel the world for 2 years. You know what I mean? Like,
the soppy answer is I spend it with family.
no, fuck that.
Okay. But if I was really going to die, I would do any drug that I could get my hand on.
So, okay.
Like, imagine like just doing like acid, fucking like meth.
So the last day, say you're going to die in the evening with your family, but you've got like the whole day to do it.
Well, some of them are.
You're just going to do fucking loads
acids are fucking. You do it during the day, so it lasts during the night.
I know, it's 12 hours.
Yeah, so like if I'm doing acid, I'm fucked.
You're just going to do the biggest drugs there is.
I think when I'm older as well, I think like if I'm like 70 and I'm still going at 70,
You're just going to do it.
I just want to see what like meth's like. Because like, I don't want to fuck up my life now. But like, imagine like, I can't imagine the dealer. He's like, oh, can you hook me up, mate? Just 7-year-old rocking up like, alright lads, can I get 1 bag of meth, please?
Right. Okay.
What would you do if you had one last thing to do?
I would go and play football, and watch football.
Any particular team? Cheltenham? Or West Ham? Or Leicester? Or Everton? Or Newcastle? Or Liverpool? Or Manchester United? Or Arsenal? Or Liverpool? Or Manchester City? Or Liverpool? Or Manchester United? Or Liverpool? Or Manchester City? Or Liverpool? Or Manchester United? Or Liverpool? Or Manchester City? Or Liverpool? Or Manchester United? Or Liverpool? Or Manchester City? Or Liverpool? Or Manchester United? Or Liverpool? Or Manchester City? 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 Or Liverpool?
Oh yes.
Chelsea?
If I could pick any team in the world, I'm gonna watch. No, fuck that. I'll watch Chelsea.
What happens if there's not a game on?
I'm not going to watch Real Madrid.
Okay, there's no football games. It's a fucking Tuesday night.
Well, I'm calling up the boys and be like, look, lads, I'm dying in 24 hours. Fucking get down a training ground. Nah.
Nah.
Nah. Fucking nah.
Fucking hell.
I'm going to say no to a dying person.
I mean, it's you. I'm joking.
They don't know me. Seriously. They won't know me till they're already there.
True. Yeah,
No, I'd watch football.
You watch football?
Like actually go watch it. Not
Like
just...
Stamford Bridge, something like that.
Yeah. Or play it.
Have you been to Stamford Bridge? I assume you have.
Yes.
I was going to say, like, it'd be a very stupid.
My friend is literally right there right now. It's really annoying.
Huh?
My friend's there right now.
Oh,
They're
fuck.
Watching the Champions League.
Nice.
And he said, do you want to come? I'm like, I've got the baby on Tuesday.
I got a podcast with Dan. I can't let him.
No, I would have ditched the podcast for a fucking Champions League game at Chelsea.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've never watched a Champions League game. But now I heard the baby. Haven't got babies yet.
Got these babies.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I was
Grab
squeezing
my-
his boobs.
Grab my fucking tits for on Spotify. Right.
Alright.
I think we talked about everything, haven't we?
Yeah, fuck it.
Unless you want to put your cool little squiggle there.
I made a little cool little S.
Which people used to do at secondary school, but
I did it in primary school. I was down with the kids.
Oh, you was down with the kids.
As I am down with the kids, I can say it's wicked.
Right.
Sorry.
Dan might be here next week.
I don't. It's because of that move I just did.
I don't actually know if we'll be here. I don't actually know. It depends what me and Louis are doing. 'Cause I don't know.
I'm always the second choice. I'm never first.
Well, it is,
always
it is mine and Louis' podcast.
I'm always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
It is mine and Louis' podcast, so we can't.
But who's been on more podcasts than me or Louis?
It's embarrassing because it's actually you.
So, change the logo, please.
No.
Two twins who are holding the ketchup on my own.
Jesus. Right.
Alright.
I'll see you next week. I don't know if Dan will be here.
I hope I don't see Jordan next week.
Oh, fucking, he won't be here then if he's not going to see me, is he?
Sweet.